gonna be a good day today. New Apple products. This is ripe for parody. Yep, that's right. Apple had their annual September event this morning and made a bunch of new announcements and unveilings. Don't worry, I'm going to remain neutral. Mostly. Okay, there's some funny stuff in there, but there's also some actually cool developments, so hold on to your butt flaps. We're going in. First off, the iPad Pro. Yep, all those leaks and rumors were onto something. It is a real thing. It's got a 12.9-inch screen with a 2732 by 2048 resolution. Interestingly, it's got variable refresh rate technology, cutting it down to 30 when your content doesn't utilize 60 FPS. It's 6.9 millimeters thick with a 10-hour battery, 4 speakers, although they're all in the back, an 8-megapixel back camera, and a 1.2-megapixel selfie camera, as well as a Touch ID fingerprint sensor. Inside is the A9X processor that's apparently desktop class and faster than 80% of PCs shipped in the last 6 months. Yeah, okay, Got it. Now, the real interesting story here is the accessories. Apple introduced the Smart Keyboard, which doubles as a screen cover and non-adjustable tablet stand, and it connects to the device via a magnetic smart connector, as well as the Apple Pencil, which is a fancy pressure-sensitive stylus with a lightning connector. To be fair, as far as styli go, it looks pretty legit. Oh, but it's $100. And the keyboard's $170. The iPad itself will start at $799 for the 32-gig version, which shouldn't surprise anyone. What should surprise someone is the fact that Microsoft Office chief Kirk Koenigsbauer showed up on stage to talk about how great Office for iPad works on the new Pro. Microsoft and Apple are buddies now? I don't know, maybe that's why the iPad Pro is basically Apple's version of the Surface Pro. They both got Pro in there. I don't know. Who saw this coming? Next up, the new iPhone 6s and 6s Plus. They have pretty much the same exterior design as the 6 and 6 Plus with the new rose gold color option, which, yep, it looks pink to me. The big news here is 3D Touch. Both phones now have a pressure-sensitive screen, so you can do something Apple calls peek and pop. Peeking and popping, left and right. If you hold down on an icon and press lightly, it will either give you a contextual menu of actions you can do without actually opening the app, or a preview of the app's interface, or a larger photo preview, and etc. Press a little harder and it will pop the app open to full screen. This is actually pretty cool. It's the first pressure-sensitive screen we've seen on a phone, if you don't count Huawei's bizarre orange weighing thing last week, and it's a cool way to implement the tech into the UI. Both new iPhones have the A9 chip inside, which is apparently 70% faster than the previous A8 chip and has 90% faster graphics, so it's console class. So why do we have consoles then? Actually, that's a good question. Apple has finally upgraded the iPhone camera to 12 megapixels and it can take 4K video. The selfie camera is 5 megapixels with the Retina Flash feature, which lights up your phone screen to serve as a flash. Apple also introduced a revolutionary new feature called Live Photos, which can take a number of photos in a sequence and even play them back with sound. Oh, well, this is awkward because that's actually already a thing. It's called video. And there's also a thing called GIFs. That's right. GIFs. The regular 6S will start at $199 for 16 gigs of storage, with the Plus at $299 for the same when they launch September 25th. And finally, Apple unveiled the updated Apple TV. It's now a little larger. It comes with a new remote with a glass touchpad, some other buttons, and an accelerometer and gyroscope inside. There's a large emphasis placed on voice search. Siri now understands contextual searches like Show Me the Modern Family episode with Edward Norton, and will search all of the apps across the device, so iTunes, Netflix, HBO, Showtime, what have you. The device runs what Apple calls tvOS, although apparently you can play iOS apps on there as well as some newer games like Disney Infinity and Guitar Hero. Also, you can use iPhones and iPod Touches as controllers. The new Apple TV is going to start at $149 for 32 gigs of internal storage, but the coolest feature to me, slow motion screensavers. Actually, that is kind of cool. Alright, lastly, Apple also announced the iPad Mini 4. It's basically the same as the iPad Air 2, but smaller. Some new apps for the Apple Watch like Facebook Messenger and GoPro, as well as some new bands, and the iPhone upgrade program where you can pay $32 a month to get a brand new iPhone every year if you need it. You need it so bad. Alright, we can't just talk about Apple today. No. We gotta do quick bits. Samsung just launched the industry's first 12 gigabit LPDDR4 DRAM, meaning we could be seeing more mobile devices with 3 gigabytes and even 6 gigabytes of RAM in the near future. AMD has spun its graphics business off into Radeon Technologies Group with Raja Koduri at its head. Koduri previously was director of graphics architecture at Apple. A report suggests Intel has delayed the launch of its Broadwell E processors, which will be compatible with the X99 motherboards, from January 2016 to as late as March, and Nutrigrain New Zealand has created a cereal box that turns into a Google Cardboard VR headset. How convenient! News sources for all of today's stories can be found in the forum post linked in the description. Ja, man, Central Park! Oh, no. Also, there's a Y there, but I think you meant for it to be Central Park. I'm scared people are gonna get mad at me for that. Alright, this episode is super long, and unfortunately, we've got two things to call out here. Both have to do with local things going on in the Vancouver area. First, to give back to the community in which we reside, NCIX is sponsoring the Richmond Hospital Foundation's 8th Annual Community Cares Month. From now until September 26th, when you buy eligible products from NCIX, 100% of the proceeds will go to the Richmond Hospital Foundation to help replace aging medical equipment and hospital infrastructure. You can also donate directly to the foundation and participate in the various events happening this month, so click here or the links in the description for the details on that. Second, NCIX has been at the Richmond Night Market all summer, and there's about a month left before it shuts down for the winter. We've got a big booth set up with a pretty cool triple monitor racing simulator type thing and some sick gaming rigs to try out, and there's giveaways and swag and all that goodness as well. So go check it out before the market closes October 12th. Click here for the details on that. And now, I will leave you with a montage of what happened when the crew here in the studio went and hung out there at the night market. Enjoy. Oh, you're still here. Okay, well, I should probably end the video then. Click here to watch more videos, follow us on tweeters over here, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. Well, that's enough.